Okay, then we'll move to item, is there any further discussion? I'm sorry. Anyone else at this time? Okay, we'll move to item F, Race to the Top Memorandum of Understanding. An update?
You were handed out the materials at the last month, but it was not on the agenda because of lateness and when the materials arrived. So it never did become a board action item. So, you know, President Deb Buswell and I did sign the memorandum of understanding. We did send it in with the understanding we can opt out. Some of the information has changed. It did not take board action. Theoretically, I could have signed it or Deb could have signed it. Anyone could have signed it. And just to give you an idea, 431 school districts have signed up and charter schools, or 97%. You probably read the La Crosse Tribune where, you know, they took action and decided not to, which was staring at, I think, $1.2 million, and I think our numbers have changed to where we may be eligible $514,000. Governor Doyle said in the state's application, which I believe is due this week, but he said the state's application would seek to cut the student racial achievement gap by half by 2013, make Wisconsin one of the top 5 states in student achievement growth, ensure all students are proficient in math and reading, reduce the number of high school dropouts by 50% by 2013, double the high school graduation growth rates for Native Americans, African Americans, and Hispanic students, increase the number of students entering college by 40%. He did say, you know, the application was unlikely to exceed. However, if lawmakers fail to pass a controversial plan to hand over the control of the Milwaukee Public Schools to the city's mayor. So the state still doesn't know whether they're going to get the funds. So we'll be waiting, I believe, until April to find out if the state's going to get the $254 million. There was also information where they were setting aside $19 million that schools can apply for as part of the process also. Many applicants did not have the teachers union sign them. Again, not knowing. I think the controversial issue, which you can get around because there was, I think, like 19 choices you could have if you're going after the grant money. But I think the concern was looking at pay for performance and tying the evaluation to student achievement to the evaluation. But those weren't cast in stone. Those were just 2 options, and you can work on anything you can to improve student achievement. And again, we don't know what the strings is. Greg says what strings are tied to it and what's going to happen in 4 years after the money's dried up. Do you have programs that you can sustain or not sustain? So as we get more information, we'll bring it back. You've got quite a few handouts attached to your to your agenda. Like I said, we did send it, sign it, emailed it in, and so we are one of the 431 school districts that have signed up so far with the option to opt out if it doesn't work out for the district.
Any further questions concerning that at this point? Thanks, Bob, very much.